He doesn't look at the goal once. No. It's chest down, finish, bang.
He's an absolute legend.
The same goals as Robbie from 70 odd games less. It's just astonishing.
The second goal, let's start this from a Forest point of view first. It might be some of the worst set-piece defending I have ever seen in my life. Their back line it's a Z. Yeah. It's like a heartbeat monitor.
And some fall back and some stay where they are and some move out of the way.
One's looking the wrong way. It's absolute shambles. So fair enough, like that's Liverpool took advantage of it though. Yeah. What I would say, mate, Jota's finish is what a finish that is. Yeah. That is as good as it. He doesn't look at the goal once. No. It's chest down, finish, bang. Yeah. Past a very good goalie. Caleb Navas is a good goalie. That was Jota. Like, I wonder if he hadn't scored on Monday and if he hadn't scored early in the game, is it as natural to him? That looked like the Jota of old, because I've always said with Jota, he doesn't offer you too much in the game, but he's a lethal finisher. And if he's not lethal finishing, he's not off on your lows. That's why Ian slags him off on Twitter all the time. Yeah. But it's the two goals that he scored there. That's what makes him the player he is.
Yeah, I mean, it's easy to forget because he scores goals or he doesn't, that he's also a very good footballer. Yeah. You know, the ability that he showed in bringing that ball down and controlling it, and as you say, swiveling and getting it past a good keeper from that angle, you know, just genius.
It's far less.
There were no defenders anywhere near him, were there?
That's the difference, isn't it? It's all well and good being able to chest 5 volley that, but like, if you're Nottingham Forest, you're thinking, how the fucking hell is a striker in our box allowed to chest down volley with no one? Even when he takes the shot, the lad's still a yard off from him. He does well, but it is.
It's the kind of thing you used to do as a kid, you know, when you were showing off.
It was showing off, it was, yeah.
I thought the whistle had gone. I thought there was a foul in the box or something. I thought something's happened there. But I know he didn't need to work hard to do it, but something Jota really is good at is finding space in the box, and that's where you mentioned Robbie Fowler a couple of minutes ago there. That's what he does, that Robbie Fowler used to do, find space where there isn't any. Fortunately there was tons on that second goal, like, but he's really good at finding space, Jota.
His finishing's outrageous when he's confident. We've seen that all week. I still think he might be the best finisher at the club. I know Salah might, you know, I'm going to speak about him in a minute because he's an absolute freak show. But I think as like a natural instinctive finisher, it might be Jota.
I don't think he misses the kind of chances that Mo does. I mean, Mo's phenomenal. Probably never see the like of him again, but Jota's more clinical, I think.
He should be. I mean, yeah. I think when he's confident, I'm glad that he got the goal because it was an instinct. I think the early second half goal, stay with you, John, because he did miss a sit before that. He missed an absolute stinker before the half-time. The fact that he got one again, it probably just made him feel a little better. Having got 2 against Leeds as well. All of a sudden now, from having, he hasn't scored for a year, he's just scored 4 and 2 with a few assists along the way. He's probably more confident in himself. He's more confident in his place in the team.
Well, his transformation has been astonishing because the first half against Leeds, he was absolutely dreadful.
It felt like when he won that. It felt like when he won that tackle against Leeds, it was almost like on Space Jam when the magic goes back into the players. He's like, oh my god, I'm a footballer! Oh, what? Because since then he's not making. Before that, he looked like he'd never played footy before.
I know, it's astonishing. But you know, when he first came, he was just like this. He was scoring goals all the time. And I just said he's one of those guys who will. You know, there are some individuals who you put them on a football pitch and they'll score goals. And he's one of them.
He's been unlucky with injuries as well. I think he had a really stop-start career at Liverpool.
Yeah, forget how long he's just been out as well.
And he also, he seems to be one who doesn't just come back and play. You know, some players come back from injury and they're just bossed straight away. He feels like you've got to wind up a little bit. You've got to get him going a little bit.
I mean, I think there's an awful lot of Liverpool fans who had him sold already. You know,
I still think he's on our best team. Him and Salah in my front three every week. I'll figure the other one out at some point, whether it's Gakpo or Darwin, they can figure it out. Jota plays for me every single time because he's the most likely to score. I still think him and Salah are the most likely to score a goal. After that goes in, of course, John, and we're like, oh, here we go again, 2 deflections, 2 all back. Liverpool respond immediately, yet again. And it was another great delivery and another excellent finish. And this is Mo Salah to a T sometimes, just out of nowhere. Mo Salah's the match winner now. And I know he didn't get man of the match, he didn't get all the praise. And that kind of goes to show like the levels he set for each other. Because you walk out that game and all everyone's speaking about is Jota and why the friggin' hell we can't defend long throws. That's what we've just all spoken about. Here's Mo Salah again, scoring another great goal, great finish, instinctive finish.
It was only the stat about him drawing level with Robbie that actually got any attention for it. But if you actually watch the goal, He's actually been dragged to the ground, isn't he? At the time he hits it, he's holding off two guys and still manages to put this really powerful shot into the corner. It was brilliant.
It's mad, isn't it? Because I've got his stats here now. It says, he's having this down season compared to the last few years when he scored 27 goals. He only scored 31 last 2 seasons each season. Liverpool got what? 7 games left. He could score 5, 6. He could beat those last 2. His best season was obviously the first year when he got 44. And that was since then he's gone 27, 23, 31, 31, now 27. To get him to 183, he can follow his record, like we just said. Like this could end up being. We've all said Mo Salah's having a bit of a down season, and maybe he is performance-wise. If he scored, he could easily score 5, and all of a sudden it's his second best season. Like in terms of goals, that's the standard of the man, and that's what he is. That's what he is.
You look at you compare him to someone like Rashford. There's hardly any difference between them, and Rashford is having the best season of his life, and Mo is supposed to be having a poor one.
He's got 25. Sorry, he's got 20. He's got 27 goals and 11 assists this season. The numbers are just out of this world. He is a freak show, isn't
he? He's amazing, and the thing is, as much as we love him now, he'll be one of those players who's not fully appreciated by us until he's gone, until he's not there anymore, and you can't go to Mo and you look for somebody to pop a ball in the 87th goal in the 87th minute.
Yeah.
He
scored he scored the same goals as Robbie from 70 odd games less. It's just astonishing.
Yeah, I've got my stats in front of me. Yeah, so far I got to 183 in 369 games. Mo Salah's got to 183 in 298 games. He's chasing down Stevie Gerrard next. He's 3 ahead of him. Gerrard took 710 games. Bit of man, Gerrard's a midfielder, I understand that. But
710 games, Mo will score like another 150 or
if Mo got to that, he'd be the club's all-time record goal scorer. Yeah. The reason he's not going to be that is because the games. He's just not going to play them. I mean, he's probably not going to play the games. He's going to go into the top 5 probably this season, and then he's cutting down Billy Liddell. You talk, just like.
Players who played long
time. Above him, it's Liddell and Hodgson and Hunt. You're talking lads from 20s to like onwards. Like it is stupid how good he is at scoring goals. It's outrageous.
I'm going to miss him so much when he's not there anymore. And we do appreciate him, we do love him, but you still get that minority that still want to slag him off and say, well, he's not been great this season, has he? He's frustrating us this season, he's doing this, he's doing that. He's an absolute legend at the club. We do use it a lot, that word now, and probably too much, but as far as Sal's concerned, he is a Liverpool legend.
I think people get frustrated because he will have a shot and it will miss, and you always expect him to hit the target. But he's one, I mean, and now we've got Gakpo who shoots as well. No one else shoots. It just drives me nuts now. I mean, you look at Forest, goals from the edge of the box. When are we scoring goals from the edge of the box? I mean,
I wonder. So he's how old is he now? He's only 30, isn't he? I think just turned 30.
He's 30 and a world-class superstar, isn't he? So he's likely to continue scoring goals for the next 3 or 4 years.
Well, I was about to say he's 30, he turns 31 soon. So it's taken him we're into season number 6 of him so far to get to where he is. If he stayed at Liverpool for 5 more years, and I'm saying that is a big if because who knows, teams are going to want him, and Liverpool want to go and keep him. He's only 160 goals off Ian Rush's record. Like if he did stay, like that isn't out the question. The question isn't it's whether he stays. I don't think and whether he can stay at the level because he's a goal scorer. Yeah. If he can do what Messi's done and play till he's 37, 38, and Liverpool can keep him. Who knows? The last contract was only a short contract to get that, and he might have his eye on something else down the line and whatever. I think if he did stay, then I think that record would go.
The only question is if he stays long enough to do it, because he will. And to be fair, as he gets older, I could see Liverpool probably moving him centrally anyway, so to give him more chances to score goals anyway. When you're 34, 35, I can't see him playing out on the wing. I can't see him playing out wide anyway. So there's chances to score goals will probably become even more if he goes central. So it's all about how long he plays for us. That's what the big question is. If he stays for 4 or 5 seasons, I've got no doubt in my mind he'll break the.
I mean, the other thing about him is he doesn't get injured. Touch wood. He's going to play a lot of games, and he's not the kind of guy you leave out either. So.
He doesn't like coming off the pitch, does he?
He hates it. So yeah, listen, who knows? He's definitely. I think he'll go above Gerrard. I'm guessing either this season or very early into next. Then all of a sudden we we've just signed a lad for 30 million quid who's one of the top 5 scorers in the club's history. On the goal itself, to go back to it, it's an amazing finish. I think it shows the best of Mo Salah. He's getting fouled. He wouldn't have got a penalty because he wouldn't have got that. He is so strong. The finish is inch perfect. 1 inch to the right, it misses. It is the post and goes out. The other way to go, if it
goes over the bar,
it could go anywhere. The way he controls it is just the technique's unbelievable. Considering he has got a fella literally, he's wearing a fella like a cape, and he's still finding it mad just to get that goal.